Y'all don't want none of that. What's up? Check this out. Let's get right into it. NBA Youngboy. Now I'm going to tell you something. Of all the younger rappers, and I'm talking about the rappers under, 25 or something. That's a fly-ass name. You got to give it up to him. NBA stands for Never Broke Again. That's fly, man. Nobody ever thought of that before? That's real. However, homeboy he done lost his mind. Man, look. For you to sit around and talk on the phone on the net and have it recorded, you talking on the phone live, going off on somebody, and the person's locked up and they not even going to hear you until they play the recording back. That's weak. That's weak. So let's get into this. NBA Youngboy, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. That's her name, Yaya? All right. Check this out. NBA Youngboy has 5 baby mothers. First of all, he's only 21, something like that. He has 4 children by 4 different women, and the 5th woman pregnant. All right? Homie is getting around. He all up in them guts. That's 5 different set of guts he's been in. So he's dating Floyd Mayweather's daughter. So check this out. 4 kids by 4 different women. A 5th woman is pregnant. He has come out and said that he has herpes. So he's come out publicly saying he has herpes. Accused one of the other women of giving it to him. One of the baby mothers. She said he gave it to her. Who knows who gave it to whom? Nevertheless, y'all like that whom? Nevertheless, he has it. All these women, all these children at the age of 21. And what do you know? He has a domestic violence charge. He has, a charge for firing his gun and shooting up something or firing at somebody. All this at the age of 20, before he's even legal to drink. And then he snags Floyd Mayweather's daughter. This is a train wreck waiting to happen. I wouldn't let my daughter, I don't have a daughter, I don't even have any kids that old. But if my daughter even went near somebody like that, that would not only say a lot about my daughter, that would say a lot about me and my upbringing. Nevertheless, and that's no slight on Floyd, because we're going to get on Floyd later. I think Floyd is doing something good. So check this out. NBA Youngboy has the pregnant baby mother at his house, and Yaya Mayweather comes over. An altercation happens. They, meaning the bodyguards, take Floyd Mayweather's daughter out of the house. She comes back in the house, grabs a knife or 2, and attacks the pregnant woman. Now, Floyd Mayweather's daughter is only 18. Come on now. 18-year-old daughter with a whole life ahead of her. There are a whole lot of other things she should be doing. Her little 18-year-old ass is probably should be in high school or college. She should be taking over the family business, learning some type of skill that allows her to make Floyd Mayweather's hundreds of $millions get to the $1 billion mark and beyond. She has everything. Let me tell you something. Floyd worked hard. He had the threat of death every time he entered the ring, because a lot of boxers, they don't make it. Either they are threatened with death, and they're also threatened with brain damage, health issues, or whatever. Floyd escaped all of that to make a better future for himself and his kids. And this is how he's rewarded. But we're not going to get on that. So she stabs the girl. The girl ends up going to the hospital. Floyd Mayweather's daughter gets arrested. This is heartbreaking. So I guess she gets bailed out. NBA Youngboy, they handcuffed him until they got everything out of it. They say he was cooperating with the police, meaning, oh yeah, no, everything's cool. This will happen. There was an altercation. My bodyguard separated everybody, and we called the ambulance. he didn't snitch on anybody. He's letting people know what happened in his house. This video is brought to you by Rap Snacks. That's right. I'm the baddest bitch. Trina is fine. Trina is fine. And Trina got honeydew cheese puffs. That girl pretty. And she is built. One of the baddest bodies in the game. You know what I'm saying? So Kodak Black calls NBA Youngboy. Well, he doesn't call him, but he goes on Instagram, goes on IG, and he's blasting NBA Youngboy. Calling him my son. You snitched into the police. We don't talk to them people and all that kind of stuff. Look, when there's a stabbing in your house and the ambulance has to be called, oh, you're going to talk to them police. You're going to talk to them people. Or you're going to say, talk to my lawyer. You know, that's what he could have did. That's probably what he should have done. But the cooperation is real basic. But when you make the kind of money that NBA Youngboy makes, you have to be protective of the people around you. Number one, you have to protect your girlfriend. Well, he got five baby mothers, and Floyd Mayweather's daughter is the sixth woman. He has to protect her. She was escorted out, which lets you know who he was siding with. He sided with the pregnant woman. So Floyd Mayweather, Yaya, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, I shouldn't call her that, but that's who she is, Floyd Mayweather's daughter. Got escorted outside. She's not as important as the baby's mother that's pregnant. He let her know, but she's 18 and she's not up on game. So she doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? She's going wild, 18-year-old. She doesn't know what's going on. She needs to be schooled to the game, and if something bad happens to this woman that's pregnant, if she loses the baby or she dies, whatever, all that's going to come on her. Attempted murder charge or a murder charge, manslaughter charge. All this stuff is not worth it. Then NBA Youngboy, after hearing what Kodak Black says, now here's the part right here. After hearing what Kodak Black says about him, talking about he's snitching, all this kind of stuff, NBA Youngboy walks through the house, he's yelling to the phone, blah, 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 blah. Then he goes and wakes up Floyd Mayweather's daughter. So she's staying with him, staying overnight or whatever. He's getting on her. Wake up. And then he said, I ain't never take no money from you, did you? You bought me a pair of shoes or whatever. I ain't take no money from you, blah, blah, blah. And then I ain't never get none from your punk ass daddy. Talking about Floyd Mayweather, and he said it twice. Your punk ass daddy. And she's standing over his shoulder like an 18-year-old, not knowing what to do. Allow him to talk about Floyd like that, and she just stood there looking like a puppet. Or that's a very immature person, man. And it's sad because that's a father's nightmare. Not only your kids doing something like that or being in the vicinity or in the atmosphere or something like that, but your daughter. You know how fathers are with their daughters. I have a niece. My niece is about 19. I said something to her about what her father should allow her to do. And it was a joke, but it was something cool. You know what I'm saying? I was like, your father don't let you use his car? Man, call him up and tell him I said to let you borrow his car. I was joking. She looked at me like she wanted to punch me in my mouth. Like, don't talk about my father. That's how daughters normally are with their fathers when they love their fathers. My brother never gave my niece $200,000. But I see a video of Floyd Mayweather giving his daughter $200,000 and she's on IG playing with it, putting it up to her ear, flashing it for everybody. Yeah, look at my daddy got $200,000. That's a lot of money too. And it's like she's willing to throw all that away. She really knows what she has. You know, he done bought her the car. He done gave her all this money. Knowing she has more money on top of that. That's just the cash that she has. She has access to much more. And it turns out that she got into a fight with either the pregnant woman or another woman that NBA Youngboy was with at a hotel. She rolled up on her outside the hotel and just jumped on her. And this is on video. This is an 18-year-old girl acting like a straight hood rat. And she's not a hood rat. You know what I'm saying? This just acting. From what I see, from all the footage I've seen, from seeing her before with Floyd, she's acting. You know what I'm saying? She's not a hood rat, but it's hood rat behavior, man. And this is some wild stuff for real. And she also slashed NBA Youngboy's tires a while ago, man. So look here. If I were Floyd, I'd get her back in California or Vegas or wherever I live. We have a serious talk. And if you walk out that door and get on the plane or in a car and go back to Texas or go anywhere near NBA Youngboy, you and I have a problem now. You are basically telling me that you don't want me as a father, or you don't want my guidance, or whatever. So if you do that, don't come back until you're ready to get away from him. That's what I would do. Because she's 18. She doesn't know what's going on. Then I would seriously school her to the game, which her mother should have done. But as a father, you got to do that. For real. Both parents should do it. So hopefully nothing bad happens to the pregnant woman beyond the couple of stab wounds, or a couple 2, 3, 4, 5 stab wounds. Who knows how many she has, but I know she has at least 2. Hopefully nothing bad happens to her. Hopefully Floyd Mayweather's daughter gets off and pays this girl some damages or whatever, because the girl should be set. And hopefully Floyd Mayweather's daughter gets schooled and she learns some things, because I'm going to get into some details about her later. You know what I'm saying? About her relationship with Floyd, what she should learn, and what part of the game I would school her to. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and leave a comment and let me know what you think, because there may be more to this than we've even seen up to this point, and everything is still developing. All right, so I appreciate y'all watching. Check out the video or the previous video. Money Green, talk to me. Make money, money go shopping. Soon another video will be dropping.